Alexander the Great was a king of ancient Greece, renowned for his unparalleled achievements and extraordinary vision. He was born in Pella, the capital of the Kingdom of Macedon, in 356 BC to King Philip II and Queen Olympias. Alexander is considered one of history's most successful military commanders, having never lost a battle in his 15 years of conquest. He was undefeated in battle and is credited with creating one of the largest empires of the ancient world, stretching across 3 continents. Alexander's story is one of ambition, bravery, and military genius. His strategic prowess and fearless leadership set him apart from other rulers of his time. By the age of 30, he had created an empire that stretched from Greece all the way to India, encompassing diverse cultures and peoples. His leadership, tactics, and vision continue to inspire us today. His ability to adapt and innovate on the battlefield remains a subject of study in military academies worldwide. Alexander's legacy extends beyond his military achievements. He was also a patron of the arts and sciences, fostering an environment where knowledge and culture could flourish. He was a visionary leader who believed in a world without cultural barriers. His dream was to create a unified world where different cultures could coexist and learn from one another. He encouraged the blending of Greek and Eastern cultures, ushering in a new era of cultural exchange known as the Hellenistic period. This period saw the spread of Greek culture and ideas throughout the known world, influencing art, architecture, and philosophy for centuries to come. Alexander was a bright and curious child, full of potential and promise. His parents recognized his potential and ensured he received the best education possible. They hired the famous philosopher Aristotle as his personal tutor.
Aristotle taught Alexander about philosophy, politics, ethics, and literature, broadening his horizons. Aristotle's teachings deeply influenced Alexander's thinking and actions. He instilled in him a love for knowledge and a profound respect for different cultures. Alexander's education under Aristotle shaped his worldview and prepared him for the immense challenges of leadership.
When Alexander was a young prince, a traitor brought his father, King Philip II, a magnificent horse named Bucephalus. The horse was powerful and untamed. No one could ride him. Alexander, however, was determined to try. He observed that Bucephalus was afraid of his own shadow. Alexander calmed the horse by turning him towards the sun so he couldn't see his shadow. Then, the young prince mounted Bucephalus and rode him effortlessly.
King Philip, amazed by his son's bravery and skill, said, "O my son, look thee out a kingdom equal to and worthy of thyself, for Macedonia is too little for thee."
These words fueled Alexander's ambition and foreshadowed his destiny as a conqueror of vast lands. When Alexander was just 20 years old, his father, King Philip II of Macedon, was assassinated under mysterious circumstances during a grand celebration. In the wake of this tragedy, Alexander inherited his father's kingdom. Despite his youth, he quickly set out to fulfill his grand ambitions, determined to expand his realm and leave a lasting legacy. His first and most formidable target was the Persian Empire, a vast and wealthy dominion that had long been a formidable adversary of the Greek states. The Persian Empire's immense resources and powerful army posed a significant challenge. Despite the daunting odds, Alexander's army, though smaller in number, was exceptionally well-trained and highly motivated. His soldiers were fiercely loyal and shared in his vision of conquest and glory. Alexander himself was not just a commander, but a warrior who led his troops from the front lines. His presence on the battlefield, combined with his strategic brilliance, inspired his men with unparalleled courage and confidence. His first major victory came at the Battle of Granicus River in 334 BC, where his tactical genius and the bravery of his soldiers led to a decisive win against the Persians. This victory was just the beginning. It marked the start of Alexander's unstoppable Eastern campaign, a series of conquests that would see him carve out an empire stretching from Greece to the edges of India. Over the next decade, he went on to conquer vast swaths of territory, including Asia Minor, Egypt, and the heart of the Persian Empire. His relentless drive and military prowess established one of the largest empires the world had ever seen, forever changing the course of history. Section 5. The Battle of Granicus River, a clash of titans. The Battle of Granicus River was Alexander's first major test against the Persian Empire.
The Persians, led by me, King Darius III, had gathered a massive army to stop Alexander's advance. We underestimated the young king's tactical brilliance.
Alexander, despite being outnumbered, used a daring strategy. He led a cavalry charge directly into the heart of the Persian army, surprising the enemy and throwing their ranks into disarray.
He personally targeted and defeated a Persian nobleman in single combat. The Macedonian phalanx, a formidable formation of soldiers with long spears, advanced steadily, breaking the Persian lines.
The Persian army, demoralized by Alexander's ferocity and the Macedonians' discipline, crumbled and fled.
Section 6. The Gordian Knot, Untying a Royal Riddle. As Alexander's conquest continued, he encountered a challenge of a different kind in the city of Gordium. An ancient prophecy was attached to the Gordian Knot, a complex and seemingly impossible puzzle that had baffled many before him.
It was said that whoever untied the complex knot would become the ruler of Asia. Many had tried and failed to untie the knot, their efforts only adding to the legend and mystery surrounding it. The knot was a symbol of an insurmountable challenge, a test of both intellect and determination.
Alexander, known for his unconventional thinking, examined the knot carefully. He realized that the solution might not lie in untying it traditionally. Then, with a single stroke of his sword, he sliced through it, fulfilling the prophecy in an unexpected and bold way. This act was not just a physical solution, but a demonstration of his innovative approach to problem solving.
This act cemented Alexander's reputation as a man who could overcome any obstacle, whether through military might or unconventional solutions. His ability to think outside the box and take decisive action set him apart from other leaders of his time.
The legend of the Gordian Knot demonstrates Alexander's bold decision-making and his ability to think outside the box. It serves as a timeless reminder that sometimes the most straightforward solutions are the most effective, and that true leadership often requires a blend of creativity and courage. Section 7. The Persian Campaigns, a Clash of Empires.
My campaign against the Persian Empire was a series of stunning victories. I outmaneuvered and outfought my enemies time and again.
His victories at Issus and Gaugamela shattered the Persian resistance, forcing Darius III to flee. Despite his string of victories, Alexander faced challenges.
We marched for years through harsh terrains, from scorching deserts to snow-capped mountains. Yet Alexander's determination never wavered. He inspired us to face any hardship.
After conquering Persia, Alexander turned his attention towards India. He fought a series of battles against Indian kings, pushing the boundaries of his empire further east. However, exhausted from years of campaigning, his army refused to go any further. Section 8. Founding Alexandria, a city of knowledge. Throughout his conquests, Alexander founded numerous cities, many named Alexandria in his honor. The most famous of these, Alexandria in Egypt, became a center of learning and culture, a beacon of the Hellenistic world. The Library of Alexandria, built within the city, housed a vast collection of scrolls and attracted scholars from all over the world. It became a symbol of Alexander's vision of a world united by knowledge and cultural exchange. Alexander's empire may have been short-lived, but his impact on the world was profound and long-lasting. He ushered in the Hellenistic period, a vibrant era of cultural fusion between the East and the West. Section 9. Legacy of a Conqueror, Alexander's Impact.
I died in Babylon in 323 BC at the young age of 32. The cause of my death is still a mystery, but it might have been due to illness, poison, or a combination of both.
Despite his untimely demise, Alexander left an indelible mark on history. He had conquered a vast empire, spread Greek culture, and inspired countless legends. His military genius was unmatched, and his ambition knew no bounds. Alexander's empire fragmented after his death, divided amongst his generals. However, his influence didn't disappear. The Hellenistic world, born from his conquests, flourished for centuries, blending Greek, Persian, and Egyptian cultures. Section 10. Conclusion, the end of an era. Alexander the Great was a figure of immense historical significance. He was a brilliant military strategist, a charismatic leader, and a visionary who dreamed of a united world. His conquests, though driven by ambition, had a profound impact on the course of history. Even today, his story continues to fascinate us. His life and achievements are a testament to the power of ambition, determination, and the human spirit's ability to achieve the seemingly impossible. Alexander's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was a conqueror, a king, and a unifier. He was a product of his time, but he also transcended it, leaving behind a legacy that continues to shape our world today.